Yep.
I'm here. So running, oh man. I wanna get her across country, nobody will take her until she's in first grade.
If I don't get, hold of John, I'll just.
What did you say the office hours are? Over at home?
No, 9 to 1.
9 to 1, oh, I've been up to, I got you.
9 to 1 Monday through Saturday, and then 4 to 7 on Wednesdays.
Well, I like it.
7 o'clock, I'm calling the, zoning board of appeals meeting to order. We're gonna start with the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag, of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Roll call, Lee Abernathy, present. Dave?
Dave Marcelli here.
Dave Marcelli. Chuck is not here. I'll be taking the minutes here, acting secretary for today. Approval of the agenda, this is a copy, did you get a copy of the agenda at all?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all you need. So I'll make a motion to accept the agenda. Do I get a second?
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Okay. Okay.
I guess I died in the here.
Is that Chuck?
Nobody's supposed to be like the contract.
No, we're not to that point yet. We'll discuss. We need an approval of the minutes from the, here's a copy of the minutes. Dave, you weren't here, so you can't verify that. I would make a motion to accept the minutes as written, because I was here and I do accept it. Will you second it?
I will second it.
Okay. Okay. One of the tasks that we gotta do today is, because it's the first meeting of the year, is we have to elect officers. This is about the dumbest thing going, but we gotta elect officers. I'm willing to be, chairman again. If the proper way to do this is for, I'll nominate myself as chairperson of the committee.
Let Dave do it.
I'll let Dave do it, yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll nominate.
I'll second it. Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. Okay, Lee is the, chairman.
Oh, now you nominated, now you have to move to appoint.
Is that,
You do nominations and then appointments.
okay.
Okay, so I will move to appoint Leo as chairman.
Okay. So moved.
Yeah.
I'm seconding, yeah. I second it. Yeah, how it goes with the, you
Nominate positions first. And then
nominate
you appoint them,
positions,
and then you appoint them.
then you appoint
Because
them.
you could technically nominate multiple people.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We can still nominate Chuck. I'm not gonna nominate Chuck.
Okay, so you still have 2 more positions you have to appoint tonight.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna nominate Dave as vice chairman. second for that?
Am I allowed to second that?
Aye.
Okay, I'll second it. Although I don't really know my status here, am I just filling in, or am I?
No, you are a permanent member of this board.
Okay.
This board requires a member of the planning commission to be on it. Okay, that's the role you're fulfilling here. So, but in that, even though that's freezing you're here, you can still be you can be appointed to a position. And I'll appoint you as vice chair.
So first you gotta vote on the nomination.
Yeah. Yeah, all those in favor of Dave being vice chair, say aye.
Of the nomination of.
Of the nomination of Dave to be chair.
Say aye.
Say aye, aye. All those opposed, say nay. Okay.
And we need to do the motion to appoint him.
Uh,
Now you need to do the motion to.
I'll make a motion to appoint Dave as the vice chairman.
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say nay. Okay, secretary.
Can't we appoint Chuck?
Yeah.
Even though he's-
Yeah. So, yeah, we need to, appoint Chuck, we need to nominate Chuck for the position of secretary this coming year. Need a second for that?
I will second that. Well, I've never even met him again.
Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Okay, I'll move to appoint Chuck as secretary of the committee. All those, do I have a second for that?
Sure, I second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Chuck's secretary. You know what's not on here in, she did not put down this calendar.
Does she have a spot on the agenda for other things that come before the board?
No, she just said, well, she says under old business, anything that may come before the commission. But I think that's probably where we could stick it in.
Yeah.
But that's, yeah. Okay, so we've elected officers for this upcoming year. Is there anybody from the public? Would you like to say anything, Chrissy?
Good.
Okay. No public comment at this time? Okay. New business, the new business we have. I don't understand why she put new business first before old business.
Well, that's, you're gonna follow it though.
Huh?
So you gotta follow it.
Yeah, because we approved it.
Yeah.
Okay, under new business, we have an appeal before us from, the Sharon McCaslin. And talking to Tasha, she will not be here tonight. I do not believe we should, move or do anything on this without her full input from her. She's already talked to Sharon. They've agreed to come back on the 25th, and, we are in plans of putting a meeting together on the 25th. Tasha will be back, McCaslin will be back, McCaslin will be back on the 25th. So I make a motion to table this variance request until March 25th,
7:00.
7 o'clock, yeah.
I will second that.
Okay. Just write stuff there. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed say nay. Okay, next thing we got on the list is old business. The old business that we have, is, we need to set up a meeting schedule for the coming year. Where we've met before is previously, every year we set aside the first Wednesday of each month, if needed. Said 6 p.m. last year, huh?
We did.
Do you wanna continue that, or?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, no, I'm all for 6 p.m. I'd rather be at 6 p.m. How do you feel about that?
That suits me.
Okay,
Just to be clear, that's not going to change your one that's our first later on this month. It's still
No.
7 o'clock this month.
the one, yeah, because it's already been noticed at
Yeah.
7 o'clock. But follow-up meetings for the rest of the year will be on the first Wednesday of each month, if needed, at 6 p.m. here in the township hall. I make that motion.
I'll second that.
Good. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those against say nay. Okay. Has the public decided to comment at this moment in time? Anybody else from the public who would like to comment? Before we adjourn, just, Dave, you're new to the board. We'll just say this as part of the board. Because there are only 3 people on this board, any attempt for you, I, Chuck, or anywhere to communicate at any point in time, winds up being a violation of the Open Meeting Act. So just a reminder to you that all communication, if you need clarification, you need something, it should be handled through either Christie or Tasha. One of the two of those will handle all of our correspondence to make sure that there is no semblance of impropriety or any potential violation of the Open Meetings Act. So just keep that in mind as you do it. And everything again, everything should be addressed to Tasha. Questions primarily to Tasha, and she will take care of communicating to the rest of everybody else. Do you have any questions that you wanted to run by? This board has been relatively quiet, but I will tell you, there's still one thing that's looming at some point in time. And, let's hope it gets resolved without us having to fight it. But
I guess that would be a mystery, because we're not allowed to talk about it.
we can't talk about it outside of this. We can talk about it here,
Oh,
you know, if we
Well,
want
it's not on your agenda.
but it's not on my agenda. You're exactly right.
How
So,
public comment?
public could,
Well, without Lee in the room, you can ask Tasha or myself.
yeah, that would be the ideal situation, is for Tasha or Christie to explain to you what the unresolved issue is that's been looming over this board for 2.5 years now. So,
I can guess, but I hate to walk into something like this just flat-footed and have no clue. Unprofessional.
I have no idea how much
If
information.
it ever comes before the board again, trust me, you'll have plenty of reading material.
I have a binder at my house that is literally that thick.
I guess I
Took me-
probably do too.
It took me better part of 2 days to go through that.
And we will definitely ensure that there's plenty of support for the
Yeah.
board, if that were ever to happen.
So is this still looming, or I thought it had?
Honestly, I haven't checked the status on it recently, that particular one.
Everybody believes that it has been resolved, or believes that it will not rear its ugly head, but there is nothing legally that says it won't.
We'll talk about it some other time.
Yeah. Any other questions you might have for us, Dave, here, while we're sitting here talking, while we got the opportunity to talk to some degree?
I don't know enough to ask a decent question. This is all new to me.
Next, when we go through the hearing, we'll go through some processes and whatnot, that'll be easier in the moment.
Well, I guess at this point, I read all the zoning ordinances that pertain to it, and I looked at a
is a training session for this process. And I don't know if you've taken that or not.
You haven't been given MTA access, have you, to the website, to the training materials on there?
We might wanna look up and see when the next training session is, that he might be able to attend. Because they do periodically have that ZBA training session. And if you do find it, plug me back in, and I wouldn't mind go back again,
Okay.
you know,
All right.
so. That, hopefully, Tasha will be extremely helpful, and that's why I was real reluctant about having this decision without her complete input, you know what I mean? And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens this year. Maybe I'll talk to input from the community and this.
It's a pretty stringent process, you know, there are specific questions that have to be answered, and I can go over with you at some point what the hearing will look like and what questions have to be answered.
So we've got I call it a checklist, it's not really a checklist, but
Yep.
it's a permanent thing.
Yep, and as long as those questions are answered to the capacity necessary, then that's the way you're supposed to rule in favor.
Okay, I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Do I have a second?
I will second that.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Meeting was adjourned at 7:20.